Hi, and welcome to my kitchen. I'm really excited you're all here. I'm finally answering all your questions, so I'm so glad for those of you that sent those in. Again, thank you, and I look forward to walking you through my kitchen, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get started. First I want to say hi Lona, hi Cody. Hi Dina. If you have a question throughout this, please feel free to comment below and I'll get to those at the very end, okay? But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and hide the comments and the questions. But please say hi, leave a question or a remark. Hi Alexis. And I'll get to those at the very end, okay? Again, I look forward to doing this with you. Okay, let's go. So I'm hiding the comments because I tend to get distracted. I'm gonna turn y'all around. Here is my lovely apartment. Okay, hopefully you can see everything. So, hi. Okay, so I wanted to walk you through just what a typical day of food looks like for me. I get a lot of these questions about like, what do I eat? What should I eat? How can I gain muscle? All these questions. So that's kind of my goal right now, is to put on more muscle mass. So this is really helping me out. So I'm just going to walk you through a typical day. What I normally do is eat about 5 to 6 meals. I try to time those every few hours. And all of those meals contain a protein and a veggie. 3 of those contain a good fat. And then my first 3 to 4 meals contain starch and a fruit as well. So you'll see those throughout here. So I'm just gonna jump right in here. Whenever I wake up in the morning, I start out with a shot of, this is a cleanse. It's just an herbal tonic. It helps really get my digestive system where it needs to be, maintain that alkalinity in my body that I've worked really hard to maintain. And then I'll go wash my face, kind of give this time to do its job. And then I'll come back and take another shot of this. This is, again, it's an herbal tonic. It's packed with adaptogens, which are these amazing, they're plants actually. You can look them up on Wikipedia or Google. Adaptogens. They're adaptogenic herbs that really help your body fight stress. And what happens when we're stressed? We tend to hang on to everything. We tend to bloat. So we really don't want any stress, and this really helps combat that, okay? So then I'll have there's a squeaky toy under our counter. Okay, courtesy of my dog. All right, so then I'll move on to breakfast number 1, which I love having a good fat oil. Most of my good fats come from these oils. This is coconut oil that I'll put on Ezekiel bread, which is just a sprout grain bread that you can find in the frozen food section of most any grocery store. Some Greek yogurt because it has more protein than regular yogurt, a vegetable, and coffee. And I love, this is an organic coffee. It's lower acidity than most coffee you'll find in a grocery store. It's roasted at cooler temperatures, so it doesn't have that burnt taste, and also has coconut oil, trace minerals. It's just really great, and like I said, I like the lower acidity of it. And then a few hours later, I'll have a meal replacement shake. That contains, basically, it's a macro balanced meal. It's a full meal and a shake that I'll also add a vegetable with. So it has 24 grams of undenatured whey protein, or if I just worked out, I'll grab this one, which has an extra 12 grams of protein in as well. So it's actually 36 grams of undenatured whey protein. And undenatured, for those of you that ask me that, it just means that when something says undenatured, it means it's not broken down enough to where your body's not absorbing what it says on the label. So with this, it's undenatured, again, whey protein, and that just means when it says there's 24 grams of protein, your body is getting the full 100% of those 24 grams of undenatured whey protein, okay? And moving on, a few hours later, I'll do lunch, and today I'll give you these ingredients too. I had a taco salad, but like a healthier version. So what I love to do is put some spinach in with some iceberg lettuce. I love the crunch of the iceberg lettuce, but I love getting those leafy greens into my diet. And then some diced up tomatoes, some seasoned ground turkey meat, and a little bit of salsa. Sometimes I'll put Greek yogurt on there, just plain Greek yogurt. It's amazing because it tastes like sour cream. And then moving on to, this is my fourth meal of the day. I'll usually do a dairy-free version of that shake that I just talked about. It's plant-based. And it's important to mix up, you know, where your proteins are coming from, whether they're animal-based, plant-based. And so that's why I like to incorporate that pretty much daily, along with greens that I'll add in there, and that gives, it's just a convenient way to make sure that I'm getting 100% of those macro nutrients. And that was a question that I had as well about micronutrients. What does that mean? I totally understand. When I first started my health journey, I heard all this terminology and didn't understand what the heck was going on. So macronutrients, those are your proteins, your carbohydrates, your good fats, and those are basically your energy-giving components in your food. And those contain micronutrients, which are those vitamins and minerals and phytochemicals, like all those that your body needs to function. So unfortunately, though, a lot of our food that grows from the soil is really depleted. Like our soil is nutrient depleted. So it's really important. That's why I choose to incorporate supplements like those herbal tonics I was talking about at the beginning, because you're not really going to find those nutrients in food that you get from a grocery store, if that makes any sense. So that's why I choose to incorporate supplements into my diet, as well as whole, organic when I can, foods. Okay, so then moving on to the last couple of meals of the day. Tonight we're gonna have sriracha broccoli, so I have that kind of made up. I just need to roast it. I'll post the recipe for that on Instagram later for you. And then also I have already made up some cilantro lime shrimp. So super easy. I love meal prepping. It just makes things so much, makes life so much easier. Okay, then a couple hours later, usually right before bed, I'll do what I call a bedtime belly buster. For those of you that are in our private Facebook community, our private health and wellness Facebook community, you are well versed in the bedtime belly buster. That is basically just giving your body a little protein before you go to bed, helps you sleep, helps lose weight, helps your body fight stress. And I'll put that with, like I said, just protein with a good fat oil. And I like to put coconut oil in mine sometimes and mix it up, and it really tastes like ice cream, which is so great. So that basically covers just a typical standard day. Now what I'd like to do is walk you through my refrigerator and my pantry. And my husband is taking the dog on a walk, so he, I don't think, knows that I'm going to do this. So anyways, let's get to it, shall we? All right. So here is our refrigerator with our ongoing Scrabble game. And it looks kind of bare. I have a lot of it out on the counter, but what you'll find is here are proteins on these two shelves. So we have some chicken, some ground turkey, some steak, because I love some steak, yogurt again, have some vegetables right here. These are roasted Brussels sprouts, some fruit, love grapefruit. We also have some fruit over here, some bananas that I need to use, apples, kiwi, back to our refrigerator. All right, and then these bottom drawers, just produce. So that's all our veggies. Okay, and now the pantry. Okay, so here we have some almonds. Love these. These are just little rice snacks, rice cake snacks. They're flavored, so I would definitely be careful with those. The sodium can get kind of out of control in those. These are great with hummus, but I usually do veggies. All right, and then here's normally where the good fat oils are kept, and dog food. And that's pretty much it. We got some tuna and some canned goods back there and some seasonings. But as you can see, most of it is kind of pre-made. Literally all we buy at the grocery store these days are produce and, produce and meats. Yeah, so now with that said, I'm gonna swipe back, get some, all right, hi Randy, yay, you're on. Okay, hey Lona. Okay, so let's see. Hey Dee, what's up, girl? All right, hey Dave, that's my dad. Hey Cody. Okay, so I'm gonna now walk through just some general tips. Sorry, Lona. Hi Jordan. Lona, that's my mom. She says, I love the taste. Oh, the shakes, yeah. Happy cows. Yes, no, it's very important to know where your food is coming from. These are all sourced from New Zealand. They have really strict nutrition laws as to what they can feed their animals. So happy cows equals happy people that get the way. Hey Michelle, what's up? All right, Mom, why 5 to 6 meals a day? Good question. I'm gonna get some water. So 5 to 6 meals a day. It's important to keep that metabolism burning. And honestly, the more frequently you eat, as long as it's good, clean food, you're gonna continue burning that. So that's why I keep that metabolism burning. I cannot find a good light, there it is. I keep that metabolism burning by eating often. Okay, so like I said, I try to time it every 2 to 3 hours, and I even set reminders on my phone that remind me when to eat. Because as I'm sure you all know, it's so easy to get distracted with work, kids, dog, whatever it is, and before you know it, you've missed a few meals, and now you're starving, now you're hangry. So setting those reminders is a great way to help avoid that. Lona, how much H2O? Another good question. That is right here. This is my gallon jug. It's become my best friend. It was a gift from my husband because he, I think, was a little embarrassed that I was carrying around a plastic jug, but hey, I was hydrated, so I'm okay with it. But yeah, I'll carry around a gallon of water every day. I try to drink half a gallon before noon. That way I know that I'm getting enough water throughout the day. And I found that it's a lot easier to drink the half gallon before noon, and then the rest of the day you're pretty much set. Like the last half is surprisingly easy to get in that afternoon. All right, so I wanted to also give just some general tips. Okay, so I'm going to put you back over here. So be sure, the summer is right around the corner, and you need to really be sure that you're getting in good food, get in plenty of water, and get in plenty of sleep. And those 3 things alone are going to help improve your health, improve your physique, all that, as long as you're getting in enough of the right stuff. And we just talked about some good ways to do that. So yeah, good food, water, sleep are the priorities here. Let's see. I just want to touch right quick. Hi Ashley, what's up girl? Hi Marjorie. Okay, so mindset. Mindset is so huge whenever it comes to really just anything, whether it's your business or your health, your relationships. It all starts and pretty much ends with your mindset and how you're viewing things. So if you're viewing starting a health journey, you're really excited, you're gung-ho, but then in the back of your mind, you're thinking, well, this probably isn't gonna work. It hasn't really worked in the past, and yeah, I'm probably just gonna fail again. You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna fail again. I'm really sorry to say it, but it all starts with your mindset. So really evaluate where your head's at, what those thoughts are, what those limiting beliefs are. Write those out, and let's overcome that, okay? Instant forgiveness. This has been really big for me the past couple of years, is learning about instant forgiveness. And whenever I started trying to eat clean, I would get so defeated because I would go have a bagel, or I would go to Chick-fil-A several times a week, or it's not like terrible things, but it wasn't 100% clean. And that really affected my mindset, because I would just let it ruin the rest of my week. Oh, I had this slice of pizza, so might as well have this piece of cake, and I had the pizza and the cake last night, okay, now I'm gonna have, you see what I'm saying? It escalates. And so whenever you have that moment of weakness where you're on this plane, you're sticking with it, and then somebody brings cookies to work and you have one, that's okay. Just move on to the next meal, the next day, the next hour, whatever it is. Let it go. Instant forgiveness is your best friend. Okay. Let's see. You're not harboring guilt. Yes, I do have some cheat sheets. All right, there's a lot to remember. So yeah, you're not harboring guilt, and you're not continuing to self-sabotage. And that's really the whole point of instantly forgiving yourself, moving on to the next meal. Okay. Celebrating non-scale victories, especially. What is a non-scale victory? That could be you fit in that pair of pants that you had 10 years ago that you thought you'd never wear again. You actually have energy to run around with your kids. Pick a non-scale victory and try to implement that into your goals, rather than, well, I want to weigh, or I want to lose X number of pounds, or I want to look like this person who weighs 120 pounds and is 5'2" and can carry that, where as someone like me, I'm 5'10". If I weighed 120 pounds, it'd be a scary sight. So really, those non-scale victories are going to become your best friend too. Step off the scale. I've talked about this a lot lately. You are more than a number on the scale. I cannot stress that enough. All right, find rewards that align with your goals. This is something that I really struggled with in the beginning as well. I would reward myself with those cheat meals. Okay, and we'll talk about that in a minute too. And I would get all through the week, and I would go ham on hamburgers, cheeseburgers, whatever, the pizza we talked about. Guys, I love pizza, okay? And it really was kind of defeating the purpose of how good I was throughout the week, when I'm just going to go crazy on the weekends and kind of set myself back. So what I found was figuring out different rewards. So now it's going to get workout clothes, or just even going on a date with my husband. It doesn't have to be like a big cheat meal extravaganza. It can be as simple as just us spending time together, and that is such a great reward for me, because we don't really get that a whole lot with his job right now. He's a Black Hawk in the Army, and anyways, save that for later too. Okay, let's see, celebrating non-scale victories and finding rewards that coincide with your goals. For me, another reward besides buying workout clothes or spending those Friday dates with my husband is even during my workouts. I have to find ways to reward myself just for being there that day. So I hate cardio. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't enjoy cardio. It can get really just not great, as I'm sure a lot of you can relate. So what I do like though is audiobooks. So I found if I listen to an audiobook while I'm doing cardio, it doesn't suck so much. So find a way to get yourself motivated during your workout, get yourself motivated throughout the week that really align with your current goals, okay? And the probably biggest piece of advice I can give to anyone starting a health journey is don't take on too much at once. Don't change everything at once. I didn't go from eating 16 donuts and 2 large pizzas a day to eating like this the next. It really took time. It took a lot of evolving just in my mindset and my daily activities in my routine. over time. So what I would recommend is pick 1 to 2 things that you know you can focus on and do those things until they become habits. You know, it takes 30 to 60 days to form a new habit. And let's see, we have some people. Tara, hi. Emily, hi. Christina, hi. Audra, I'll get to your question in just a minute, girl. Yeah, so don't change everything at once. Don't try to completely change the world in a day. You know, you really just want to gradually build on one healthy habit after another. Okay, so that goes over general tips. Let's see, I'll look at these questions. I know I had some prior. Let's see. Ashley, you taught me instant forgiveness and it changed my health journey. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. No, that was huge for me too. Lona, mindset is everything. Yes, yes. Hey, Mike. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Lauren. Hey, Barrett. Hey, Reed. Hey, Lauren. Emily, Christine. Hi. Hello, Canada. Okay. This is so great, guys. I'm so happy. There's so many people that are looking to start. They're just looking for that little like push. And I hope this really can be that for some people. Brandy, hey, girl. You go, Ida Laura, you go. Thank you. Hey, Victoria. All right. So, like I said, I had some questions. I'm gonna check those out. Do you ever count calories or aim for a certain number in a day? Calorie counting? No, I absolutely do not. No. It's too, there's a lot of things I don't do it. Okay, there's a lot of things that I don't like about it, and so that's why I don't do it. What I do is those macro and micronutrients, that's what I focus on. I focus not on caloric intake, but on nutrient intake. Your body doesn't want calories, it wants nutrients. So if you're giving it that, trust me, you're gonna see the change, you're gonna see results. All right, do you use appetite suppressors to stop cravings or eat less? Have y'all seen? I just showed you what all I eat in a day. I sure don't want to eat less. I love food. I eat so much food. Food is so good. So no, I absolutely do not take appetite suppressors to you know, eat less or stop cravings or stop being hangry. You probably actually need to eat more, but you need to eat more good stuff. And yeah, if you're craving something, that's really your body just shouting at you to give it something you're depriving it of. So really take a look at what you're craving, and if you're having that craving constantly, especially, you're lacking something in your daily intake, okay? Let's see. From Instagram, at the Wonderless Brunette, she asked, how do you balance health with also eating what you want to stay fit? I kind of just showed you, right? So when it comes to eating what you want or having those cheat meals, first of all, this is another mindset trick too, and I learned this from Ashley, I learned this from Daniel and Tara, is not to call them cheat meals. First of all, I know it's kind of a semantic thing, but it really helps with your mindset when you call them relaxed meals or treats. I've come to love that term. I'm just gonna have a treat, because then you don't overdo it. You don't go, like I said, ham on the hamburgers, okay? So yeah, there is a way to eat what you want. It's having those treats, having those little rewards, but it's not all about that. You know, like, food is good, trust me. I love all kinds of food, but I also love feeling really good. So if I'm gonna, you know, just kind of evaluate what you want, and you know, if you want to eat a lot of pizza, but you also want to have abs, you might have to pick one. Sorry. It's unfortunate. I know. Let's see. I hope that helped answer your question. Yeah, balancing health with also eating what you want to stay fit. Really, that's the best I can give you, is just to really evaluate what you want, what your goal is. Okay. Let's see here. We have some more comments. Lona, game changer. Daniel, yes, nutrients instead of calories. Yes. Christine, food is fuel. Lona, when you put the nutrients in your body, you don't crave. Yeah, you don't have cravings. Christine, yay, no cheating. Lona, yes, it absolutely is a decision. It starts with you. It starts with your mindset. The next question I have is, I get this one a lot when I ask people about their goals. A typical one is, I want abs. How do I get them? I kind of just showed you. It really starts in the kitchen. It's what you put in your belly. It's really only 10, maybe 20% what you do in the gym, but it's 80 to 90% what you put in your mouth. So just really look at that and evaluate that. Let's see, how much water do you drink a day? That was a question. Like I said, I aim for a gallon. How often do you work out? I typically work out 4 to 5 times a week. I usually do lifting and cardio. I don't like to do long-winded cardio. I like to do more HIIT than steady state right now. And that's just because I am trying to build muscle, and I don't want to counteract that with doing too much steady state cardio. So that's kind of for another call, and we'll get into that, okay? Do you have cheat meals? How often per week? Right now I'm at like 1.5. Again, I don't like the cheat meals, the treats or the relaxed meals. That's what I like to call them, but I hope that helped clarify some of your questions. The very last thing that I want to do, I'm so happy so many of you are on, and I know a lot of you will be listening to the recording, and I want to give you all, let's see, I'm going to put this down because it's just so exciting. I have to talk with my hands. Okay, so May is coming up, right? And May is a big month. For one, I'm competing in my very first fitness competition. I'm really stoked about it. May also means that summer is practically here. And with that, I wanted to give you all kind of a sneak peek into something that I've been working on. Hi Leslie, hi Courtney. So something that I've been working on that I'm really excited about, and it was actually brought to me from a girl in this call, is the Summer Fit Guide to Lifestyle Nutrition. Now, this isn't like a scientific research article. This is giving you the tools you need to simplify grocery shopping, meal prepping, really just what to look at and what to get. So it's packed. Let's see. I have a sneak peek here. Okay. So it goes over mindset, food, grocery shopping. It gives you tools and additional resources, dives into what, when, how, why, without being too overly complicated that you have to be a nutritionist to understand, because you don't. It's food, and we all need it, and we all need to understand how to get that in our bodies in the most effective way. So it's really just small changes to nourish your healthy lifestyle. And so what I wanted to give to you all is the chance to receive this for yourself. So what I'm going to ask you to do is simply comment below with a person who you think could appreciate this video, as well as this guide, this lifestyle nutrition guide. Comment below with their names and share it with them, okay? And each Friday for the next 4 weeks, I'm going to be selecting someone who tagged someone else, tagged a friend, as a random, it'll be a random sort of drawing, and they will receive the Summer Fit Lifestyle Guide when it comes out on May 12th, okay? And also on May 12th will be the grand prize winner, who will receive not only the Summer Fit Lifestyle Nutrition Guide, but also the Summer Fit Guide at home. And that, for those, many of you actually have that already, which is super exciting. That includes workouts as well as videos to break down each of the moves that are contained in the workouts. And anyways, I'm really excited. You'll have access to me, you'll have access to our community. So I'm so excited to do that. So like I said, simply tag someone below in the comments. You just write their name, and again, that's someone that you really think could use this. And The more people you share this with, the more likely it is that you'll receive this guide and be entered for the grand prize as well. Okay, so again, I'm so excited. I'm going to choose a winner every Friday on a live Facebook call. So just keep adding those names and share this, because I really think that this is something that a lot of people need that they don't have access to right now, okay? So unless there's any more questions, I'm going to call it a call. I appreciate your time so much, everyone. If you have any questions that come up later, please feel free to private message me. You can email me at hello@annalaurasummer.com. You can find me on Instagram, AnnaLauraSummer. Anyways, I'm just really excited for all this and for all of you that took initiative, hopping on this call, and really want to see what simple things you can do to jumpstart your healthy lifestyle. Okay, I hope this helped impact someone, and I'll talk to you all soon. Okay, bye.